The Bonanza is live. It is supremely live, although it is apparently dropping frames like they are going out of fashion, which is interesting and slightly concerning, but there you go. Hopefully it was a small initial blip rather than a major issue. We shall see. Hello, Octopenguisy. We're about to play some Dragon Quest Builders 2. And you may be thinking, why Dragon Quest Builders 2? Because Dragon Quest Builders 1 doesn't exist on Steam. And I love Dragon Quest Builders. Both of them, in fairness. The second one was better because it just improved upon everything. But nonetheless, theoretically, are you doing... Yay! There is stuff on the screen, and it's doing well. How are you, Mr. Octopenguisy? Are you doing well? Have you gotten further? I've seen it pop up on the old Discord. You've been doing a fair chunkette of Final Fantasy XIV. Are you doing well in Final Fantasy XIV? You don't have that... I saw an article recently that the new... I think it's the Sage class was triggering... I can't remember exactly what the word was now. Tryptophobia, I think, or something. Something to do with feeling uneasy about holes. And... yeah, so they had to change the emblem because people were getting too many issues when it comes down to this tryptophobic reaction based on the icon, which is peculiar, to say the least. So, but mildly amusing. What an interesting little tidbit of information, I think. Anyway, right. Tradition dictates, we look through the bits, and once again, I don't think we've actually seen this one, Witch Fortress, because I think, in fairness, it's meant to be like a gingerbread house, potentially, because certainly the top looks like it's meant to be sort of blobs of cream, but I've got a feeling that is once again the large slime, rather than actual sort of blobs of cream, used strategically by perhaps turning their faces inwards, potentially. But I quite like it. It's quite clever. And you've even got sort of like little blobs and whatever those are. I don't know what they are. I don't think the cursor is... No, I don't have the cursor showing, so I can't literally point them out. But there's little like buttons, which may very well be buttons. I can't remember there being buttons in this game, but you never know, there might be. But it's nonetheless very clever. It's got a very nice aesthetic. And I don't know what those pillars are, but they look like they're sort of like fruit pastels or something, which I think is very clever. That one, I don't immediately recognise it. Sort of a castle gate. Well, it does ring a vague bell. I think we may have seen that one. Why I lad? I don't know. Why do you lad? Is that your sort of autobiography title? Why I lad? By Malice Caliber. You see, on a Saturday, I went out one evening and thought, oi, oi, watcher. And that was me being a lad. Now, the question as to why I was a lad, I don't know. It just felt natural. It felt like the correct thing. The very idea that you've ever been a lad. Yeah, that's fair. I had a feeling you were going to say something along those lines, because you're not exactly the most laddish. In fairness, neither am I, let's be honest. But nonetheless, we've seen the lovely little pool, and we've seen the Crystal Palace from multiple different angles. Fortress, I think the fortress might be new, and the fortress is impressive, in fairness, because that is a massive. Because you've even got bloody guard towers all over it as well. It's very impressive. Okay, let's do our 5 count. So, we've seen Minas Tirith. Don't get me wrong, again, very impressive. Just disappointing that I've already seen it. Ooh, the sort of condo. I think we've seen the inside of that condo. Not 100% sure we've seen this outside shot of the condo. But it's nice, clean... It's very clean, modern architecture, making it quite impressive. The cliff at the back, I don't know, there's a part of me thinking maybe, if you're going to make the effort to build this lovely, smooth, modern condo, there is a part of me wondering if you couldn't have just cleared that mountain in the background. just to make it a little bit cleaner. Or tidied it up, made it look like something more. Because at the moment it's just like a grey lump. And I must admit, it's actually now drawing my eye more so than I would have thought. The Space Fortress is incredible. Truly incredible. I'm not entirely sure how they've got the laser blasts. Because I don't recall there being a laser or a blaster or anything like that. Even with this sort of future tech stuff. I don't think there was anything like a laser blaster, but I may be proven wrong when I get there, if I ever get there. I'll see you when I get there. Oh, we've seen that one before, because again, clever use of the white slime as a nice boop 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 of smoke. And here's theoretically our last one, but we usually do a couple of bonuses. So why just out of interest, why do you do the 5 count if you're just going to do any number you fancy? Because it makes it seem like it's organised. It doesn't have to be organised, but if you put a numerical value, people will think it's organised. Anyway, the strawberry house we have unfortunately seen. It's a very clever little construction. Must have taken quite some time to build it up in a tree. Although having said that, I suppose once you've built the floor, you're pretty much sorted. Oh, be my Valentine. Lovebirds. I don't know where they got the heart from. I'm assuming maybe there must be some kind of... I don't think there's a way of sort of stamping. There's no like stickers on the photo mode at all. I don't know quite how they would have got the love heart. Unless it is just sort of... There is a love heart block in there. Happily ever after. Here's my woman. Here's her knickers. The cat trying to get the flower. Meowthra. And then finally the creepy it photo. And we'll leave it and carry on playing the game, because technically we should have played the game several minutes ago, but never mind. I like looking through the photos. They're fun and impressive, especially this fucking great boat, because I mean, look at it. It's an incredible piece of building. Even down to the fucking jetty it's moored to, and the bloody chain they've got rocking the side. Don't know whether they've actually got an anchor on the side, but nonetheless they've got a mighty fine chain. Right, okay, so I believe we were close to building Silver Bar, and we've got a new quest from a friend over here. Hey buddy, is that you? Ooh, right. Oi, oi. Cool, blimey. Tell you what, Veldin, I'm bleeding knackered. I don't know if my body can handle the hardships of this mining life much longer. Ah, yes, I am. Little Sonic boy, back in his turtle shell. Yeah! That was a lot shitter than I thought it was going to be. It's one of those ones where I approached it thinking, it'll be alright, might be okay. Very swiftly it fell down the hill and broke every bone in its body and can't be put back together again. But yes, as I'd theorised, there is top left corner, that little mirror, that is a dresser. And what you can do in the dresser is dress. It's not all that complicated. You dress your character in whatever you fancy dressing them in. So I have gone black shades and black shades, turtle shell and short shorts, which is now my look. My look is turtle shell, short shorts, sandals and glasses. Or, I don't know, they've got a specific name, that type of glasses, but I can't quite put my finger... Aviators, aren't they? They're aviators. Seriously, all you do up here is sit around on your big fat behind sipping Digger's Jigger. What the blade net would you know? Managing a rowdy rabble of miners takes its toll on a bloke. I'm stressed out, the breaking point. If only we had a relaxation room, I could soothe my woes and my muscles at the same time. You know what I'm talking about, don't you, Veldin? It's a room where you go with the lads when you're aching all over and rub each other down till you're nice and relaxed. Do I have to spell it out for you? Fine. I need a room with a pair of curtains, a bed and a folding screen in it. Got to preserve my dignity, ain't I? finally, it needs a light source inside. Something with a soothing glow that ain't too bright. Now, to make me curtains, you'll need some cotton. You can pick it easily enough from the cotton plants around the underground lake. Excuse me? You need a what sort of room? Where you're going to be rubbing what? Where and how? Yes. These muscular men need a little rub down. I mean, look, in fairness, guys, you don't understand how to queue for the toilet. I thought I'd solved that problem, but they are queuing inside the pub, then they are rushing outside and round the pub in order to get into the toilets. It's fine. It's fine. If you do you, guys, you do you. But yeah, you can see them. Yeah, in fact, they are twitchy as fuck, aren't they? Because they are swapping position and then moving into the sort of prime. The plan, I'd like to point out, the plan was they would just queue down this gap here. Not they would run around like madmen all over the place. And what are you doing on the top of the barrel, you fool? You're not supposed to be on top of the barrel. And you're very hungry. Okay, I mean, I don't think I can actually solve that problem, in fairness. But I suppose technically I could probably pop... We'll pop a substantial volume of my vine berries in there, which will allow them to cook those up. And then I might have some more bits and pieces. Yeah, I've got some steak. I'll put away all those apples, and I might cook those myself. Mushrooms, yeah. I think outside of that, I want to be able to cook all of them myself. So let's just grab my fish and see what we can accomplish. Place a fish, pop it in. Oh, we already know what a fish makes, but still. We'll pop in... Why don't you put that scaly steak away? Can we cook? No, we can't. Can't cook berries and fish. It's fine. Never mind. But oh, I see. They're all so hungry. They're just eating the vine berries without cooking the vine berries. I mean, fine. If you insist. I would have assumed they would have started cooking them, but apparently no. They decided very much, no, we refuse to cook them. There's a hole in that wall. So I suppose let's fill that hole. Go on. Try and avoid people coming down the back here. Go on, we'll fill the whole place. We'll also trash that block. Ideally just the one. Nice. Right, relaxation room. I can't fully remember what he wanted from his relaxation room, but we'll figure it out in a moment or two. Yes. Right, so let's put those fish away because we'll deal with those fish later. Now there is an argument to be had that the relaxation room, yeah, we've got some space there, so maybe it's a little bit out of the way, but I don't necessarily dislike the idea. Yeah, I think if we maybe we'll use this wall here, and we'll add a wall here, and then we'll perhaps add a wall at the back here. Well, maybe there, just to line it up with that building. And that should work tolerably, I think. Especially because that will line up nicely there, and then what we'll do is pop that there, and we'll make this room out of copper. So do we have any copper? Yes, we do. Possibly not enough, but we do nonetheless have some. Ding ding, ding ding, ding ding. I might remove some of this copper and put in a window, but we'll see. We'll see what I fancy when I fancy it indeed, yes. Right, so theoretically, do I have a door on me? Yes, I do. Pop a little door out here. Do we want it sunk in slightly so they got to go? Yeah, I like the idea of it being sunk in slightly. Will that work as a room? Yes, it will. Marvellous. That is a good little solution. Now, do we have the ability to build flagstones yet? The music, I mean, in fairness, this is Square Enix again, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Wasn't it? Marvellous. Yes, it is. So, much like Final Fantasy, the music is always going to be absolutely magnificent. Oh, interesting. You want... oh, no, that's for the bar. Of course that's for the bar. Oh, straw bed. No, we want a proper bed. Did we even need a bed? Oh, yeah, no, I think we do need... we do need a bed. And a curtain. Which, in fairness, if we need a curtain, theoretically you'd need a window. Although, not a guarantee, I suppose. Not a guarantee. What am I missing? Cotton. Okay, we've got to find cotton. Which, he did specify where I could find cotton. Probably in the bingo hall, isn't it? You know, Doc Cotton in the bingo hall. Would Doc Cotton go in the bingo hall? I don't know. I have no real reference for Doc Cotton. It's been... in fairness, I don't even know if Doc Cotton is even still in the soap opera. EastEnders, I believe, was Doc Cotton. But I may even be mistaken on that assessment. No, I'm reasonably certain I'm correct in that. But you are going back several years since I had any knowledge or understanding of the soap operas. I mean, I don't have enough... well, no, I definitely don't have that. Wasn't Doc Cotton Line of Duty? No. Or, I mean, the actress might have ended up in Line of Duty, but Doc Cotton herself was definitely not Line of Duty. Do, 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 do. Let's build a floor. Yeah, that's what I suspected. I'm massively certain it's EastEnders. But whether she's still in it, that's an unknown piece of information. Once upon a time, I had reason to have at least some semblance of knowledge regarding the East of Enders, but nowadays I have absolutely no reason whatsoever to have any understanding or comprehension as to what they're doing in the old East of Ends. Right. What reason did I have before? My mother used to watch it. Whoops. There's too much floor, too much wall I've taken away. And so I used to be exposed at least slightly to it. Not incredibly. I mean, it's not one of those ones where I was like forced to watch it, but it sometimes, on some occasions, turned up in the background where it was like, look, I've been cleaning all morning and now I want to watch the soap opera that I recorded last night. And it's like, alright, I can't exactly deny that. I can't say no, I demand TV now. You are, in fairness, well, I mean, I use the phrase parent in this situation very loosely when describing my mother. I'd like to point out that's not some kind of she was incredibly bad at it. It's just she was probably... I mean, let's put it this way. Most of my sense of humour comes from my mother. And I've told this story before, and I'll probably tell it 1,000 times again. But one of the best descriptions of my mother is I was playing Shenmue, or Shenmue, however you fancy pronouncing it. But nonetheless, I was playing that game, Shenmue, and I was wandering around... well, that's it. Oh yeah, I was going to build a bedroom there, but I never got around to it. Oh well, never mind. Doesn't matter. Still useful marker if I have a small one. Shenmue! Yes, I mean, Shenmue is how Jules from What Culture says it. I will stride this box, otherwise I'll get distracted from my story. I was playing Shenmue, and part of the, I think it's the first Shenmue, is you go around and you ask, do you know a place where sailors hang out? And my mother was in the corner of the room reading, and you could just hear her chuckling away, rustling the magazine, chuckling away to herself every time the character went, do you know a place where sailors hang out? Because my mother was thinking rude things based on the fact that he was asking where sailors hang out. And that should tell you everything you need to know about my mother, perhaps. But yeah. Maroff, mate. I suppose I feel obliged. Go fish, Maroff. What do you mean you've got a straight flush? I'm sorry, we've got to make up our minds. Are we playing poker or playing Go Fish? Because I'm playing Go Fish. Go fish. No, you can't have 4 of a kind. Actually, you might be able to have 4 of a kind in Go Fish. That might actually be the point of Go Fish. Oh, he's bored. He's gotten bored. We couldn't agree on the game. He got bored and fucked off. That's fine. Entirely acceptable. Dude. Oh, good. People are cooking now. That's useful. Right, anyway, back to life, back to reality. We need to pop out and try and find some cotton flowers. Go fish, Malroth. Go fuck yourself. I mean, in fairness, it is a very Malroth thing. He would happily say that with glee in his mouth. Which, I don't know. Is that traditionally where you store your glee? Do you store your glee in your mouth? Oh, I'll trash one of them because you never know when oil will come in handy. And this guy he tried to attack me from behind, so fuck him. And do you know what? This guy just looked at me funny, and we're always in need of meat. Meat and oil, yes. Give me meat and oil. Meat and oil is what we need. We are growing muscle men. Oh yeah, we need the oil for our brists. Our rippling? Rippling would be. I feel like there is a B word for it as well, but rippling will suffice. We need it for our rippling muscles, so that we can look all oily and spectacular. I don't know. This is the point in time where I don't know where cotton is. Do I own a hotel or something? No. I am the legendary builder. Good evening. And this is my friend, the Lord of Destruction. Well, he doesn't fully know he's the Lord of Destruction, but he look at him. He's the Lord of Destruction. He is called Malroth, and he hits things. So I build things, he hits things. We're a match made in heaven. And basically, we go around solving people's problems by building things. So at the moment, the muscle-bound, muscular boys in this town of Crumbledon, they require a relaxation room. And that is what we're going to get them. We are going to give them a relaxation room, which basically is a massage room, I believe, because I think Surge... It's Surge? Might be something else. Can't quite remember the fella's name. Tough and Truff, that'll do nicely. Equally do nicely. I think it'll be quite useful having a lot of meat on hand. Although I think I gave them all my mushrooms, didn't I? Shit. Hey! Well, I mean, that's not exactly where I was expecting to get cotton, but I suppose it'll do. I believe it is exactly the amount of the exact amount of cotton I need now to make a curtain. Too many words that sound similar. Come on, let's kill them. There's some seriously gay overtones. Yeah, there are. Muscle men glistening in the sun. Oh, here we go. Oi, oi. Although actually there's no real point in the accumulation declaration today, because we are still lacking in gold. We dug up a shed load of metal today. Well in, lads. Alright, time to crack on with the accumulation declaration. Comes out to 114 lumps of gold, 42 chunks of iron, 33 chunks of copper, and 75 chunks of silver. That's all. Alright, that's the declaration done for today. Good work, lads. Treat yourselves to a jigger or two until we got another big day digging tomorrow. Right, let's go kill this other rabbit in case we get another bit of cotton. Yeah, we did. Super. In fact, I think we may... Oh, no, that might be my total cotton, rather than we just got 4 pieces. If we'd just gotten 4 pieces, that would have been majestic. That curtain's coming out of my ears. And everybody needs their curtains coming out of their ears. Oh, there's more meat. More meaty goodness for my belly, once I have cooked it on my pans. But essentially, the game basically gives you several different large islands. I'm going completely the wrong way. Shit. Let's just walk back to town. And... Oh, hello. What's it? What? No. What are you doing? I don't care. Oh, I see. I pushed the wrong icon. Well, that's why it told me all about my mission statement. I didn't really need to know that. Right. Curtains. I only get 1. You get 1 curtain. I suppose 1 curtain will have to suffice. And we need a privacy screen. Oh yeah. And now we really want a bed. Bugger. Right, we've already got some torches, don't we? But we probably want something to put the torch on. So let's... I've probably got something to put the torch on. But having said that, I really feel like... Do I have any lanterns on hand? I don't know, but we'll build another lantern. Because lanterns are much nicer as a light source, I think. Place a lantern on top of something and you've got a lovely little sort of area. Right, let us find the privacy screen. Where are you, Mr. Privacy Screen? I do not know. I genuinely can't see. There it is. So, privacy screens. A box of bits. Do you know what? Fuck it, we'll make it look fancy. We'll stick a sack in it. Right, privacy screen. What I'm thinking is if we maybe pop a privacy screen there. No, I think maybe further down. Yeah, I think maybe there. And then maybe there. Would there be enough room? No, I don't think it is. Maybe there. I'll just pop them at back and maybe turn them around. But basically, in terms of gameplay, it is pretty much what you'd expect from something like Minecraft. I think I might be able to live with that. I mean, it's fairly wasted privacy screens being next to a wall, but in terms of the aesthetic, I think I can live with that. And now let's put a box. Put a box there, and then let's put the sack on the wall. And then let's put the boxes away. Let's pop that away, pop that away, pop that away, sort that out. Pop a little curtain here. There you go. Draw the curtain. Must admit, technically a little bit low, isn't it? That's just really... Do I put a roof on this place? No. But what I might do is... might just put an extra layer. There's the potential for a roof later. But what we'll do for now is just put an extra layer of bricks around the top so that hopefully we can just sort of put that curtain slightly higher. Now granted, I've still only got 1 curtain, but that's not necessarily the point. But if we pop the curtain up there, when you draw the curtain ends up going over the window. So slightly better. Not perfect, but slightly better. Right, do we want a wardrobe in here? Go on, fuck it. That's traditionally how you decide to put a wardrobe in a place. Yeah, absolutely. There we go, you can put stuff in the wardrobe if you want. Do we want it absolutely there? Yeah, I think so. Lanterns. Lantern, please. Yeah, nice. A lovely lantern for me. Right, now, ideally, I'll tell you what, let's gather up my forge materials. Silver bars and copper bars. Let's build some iron bars, why not? Diggy, diggy, diggy. Put them in the furnace. Now, what did we need? Grass fibres, didn't we? Which is, I mean, should be easy enough, but then again, I can't quite remember. I think this is string, isn't it? Not grass fibres. Also, it helps if you, helps if you have the right tool, of course, which is always the way. Yes, I was correct. That is not grass fibres. I believe I need bushes. Ah, there we go, some bushes. Little bushes. Oh, is that the right? No, that's dry grass. Is that might be what I'm after. Well, that's all I've got at the moment, so for now, we'll collect some. I feel like we got some over here. We'll just carry on. Oops. Unless maybe, okay, maybe... Yeah, see that? Grass fibre, that's what we're after. So where in the world do I get a grass fibre from? Ah, okay. The healthy bushes. Oh, go away, ghost. Go away. Oh, piss off. Piss off, ghost. Can't really do South African accent. I was going to try, and then I felt better of it. But yes, piss off, ghost. You bore me. Now we ninja run. Look at me. Oh, I ran out of stamina for my ninja run. I wonder if we can get more cotton. Nah, mate. Mate will have to do. Ninja run! I'm flying through the sky. Ninja run. Look at me go. Ninja run. Oh, yeah. Right, back in the town. EA Sports. It's back in the town. What are you doing sleeping on a wall, sir? At least sleep on the floor like sensible people. I suppose he can't be caught by anything creeping along the floor. Maybe it's smarter than I gave him credit for. I must admit, I don't know if this bed is going to actually work in the way I want it to, but... oh well. We'll soon find out, won't we? Right, we'll pop that in the middle, and then... is that going to work? No, I don't think it is. Fine, I may have made that bed for an entire waste of time. Or I'm missing another ingredient, which is fair enough. I could have sworn they... maybe there is like a specific massage table at some point, but... is this what? No? No, you're still... maybe I do have to have it as a torch. Interesting. I must be missing something. Excuse me, sir. What is it you wanted in the room? Because I seem to have done the things, and I'm not sure. So you just want a bed? I have a bed. Pair of curtains. Yeah. Pair of curtains. That's going to be the problem. Or he thinks he wants more than one curtain. Which, in fairness, is not unreasonable. Bam, there we go. Put a bed down. Right, so everything bar the curtains. Now, ideally, where is this cotton plant? Cotton's not traditionally found underground, is it? I mean, I'm willing to be proven wrong on my agricultural knowledge, but I'm fairly confident. Well, having said that, there are some greenery areas underground, so I suppose let's try... well, maybe it's across the other end of the surface. Lower level, the old lift, southeast tunnel. Let's try the southeast tunnel, see what's obviously there. I may want to go to the Mushroom Kingdom as well, in fairness. Yeah, no, this is mostly mushrooms. And this is, we're not even in the Mushroom Kingdom. Is that the mushroom room? I think that might be the mushroom room. Yeah, the mushroom room. Let's go to the mushroom room, see if there's any actual extra plants there. No, pretty much. I mean, as is perhaps reasonably expected, and not intolerable. You know. Have I been uploading FF13 to YouTube? Yes, I have. So if you fancied, you can catch up with them. They are in, yeah, they're in the Saturday RPG playlist on the YouTube channel. If you wanted to get access to the YouTube channel, you can type !YouTube. I mean, spelt as you would expect YouTube to be spelt, and that will give you the link to the YouTube channel. Where are your cotton plants, game? Where are they? They don't appear to be here. Because this is kind of a desert. You wouldn't expect cotton plants to be in the desert. But they seem to suggest I would want to get them from cotton plants. But so far, the only place I've found that allows for cotton is these guys. And it's slightly rare, it would seem. Because obviously, mostly you get meat from these guys, which is to be expected. They're rabbits. Well, they're bunnycorns, I believe, technically. Is their official designation? I suppose the other option for the YouTube channel is, of course, down below if you are on PC World, you can scroll down below, and the old linkage is in the buttons. There you go. Your tubes are here. There are several other series on YouTube as well for sort of people's interest. I don't necessarily know of one I'd specifically recommend, but Crusader was quite a good one. Hitman was a good one, actually. Hitman was a very good one. He says with surprise in his voice, nonetheless. In dungeons on FF14 side by side. Ah, I see. That's fair. Whoops. Not quite what I intended. Whoops. Not what I intended again. Right, we're going to go that way. No, I don't really fancy messing with the King Slime again, because I can beat the... Oh, hello. Something happened. Oh, that's the YouTube. It's linked, so you've subscribed to the YouTube. Thank you. I'd forgotten those two were linked in such a fashion that Streamlabs pops up a little alert when people subscribe to the old YouTube. It took me by surprise. Hally ho. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be finding cotton down here. But there you go. As I say, in terms of playlist, you'd be looking for Saturday RPG. I think the beginning of the playlist, Saturday RPG, I might try and separate those at some point. But I think the beginning is a Nuzlocke run that I did. It didn't go particularly well. And then after that will be pretty much exclusively Final Fantasy 13. Because that's the only two things I've done on Saturday RPG. A little better news look. I'm nuzzling up against my Pokemon, and they do not like it. In fact, one of them has just tackled my face, and now I'm knocked out cold. So how in the world are you singing this song? I have a backup band around. You do always love a good Nuzlocke, and unfortunately, it was a bad Nuzlocke, so you disliked it. I should possibly try another one. That bunny was stuck in a compromising position. I wouldn't want to have been stuck in the same position as that bunny. Go on. I probably will do another one at some point because I've built the bloody overlay and the timer. And both of those things take a degree of time that requires a certain level of dedication and effort. Not much, but a certain level. Have I decided what is after Final Fantasy 13? I have. Assuming I once again build another overlay and timer. Because that is kind of required if I change game. And I do plan on changing game. There are other Final Fantasies I do want to do, so maybe if I do end up being phenomenally lazy and not getting around to changing up the sort of overlay and stuff, it might end up just being another Final Fantasy. But there is another one that I haven't played in many years that I really fancy having another crack at. It's a slightly more sort of, I don't know, generic-ish one. Oh, here he is. Oh, flesh, flesh, flesh. Look at me. I got the cash to burn. Welcome, Mr. Blue Boosh. And enjoy your making it rain. Make it rain. I'm also not sure. Have you seen the Hello? Did you see the Hello? I think you may have seen the Hello actually. But there's a very cheap Hello that should be able to be worked for. Oh, of course, yeah. It's an afternoon session for you with your fancy holiday doings. Oh, it's not evening for him. He's across the other side of the world. Hello. Hello there indeed. A bit of music kicking in a moment. Hello there. There you go. I'll let him do it. Hello there. I'm in the wrong place. Oh shit. Grievous, where are you? Bloody fucking bye. But there you go. It's a nice cheap one if anybody ever wants to say hello. You only have to spend 10 points. The idea being anybody who pops in and goes, I don't know if I want to say anything, will potentially get in there and go, oh, no, oh. Because you get reminded of what you can spend your points on. So, yeah. What can I say? Sometimes I watch guides on how to be successful at Twitch, and then realise I've not done it correctly, and then leave it. But still, sorcery, time magic. You've bought the time magic. What are you, some kind of time wizard? Are you going to make a 1,000 dragon appear before me? And are you going to turn me into a wizened, aged sorcerer, hoping to beat me? But as it turns out, that a black magician, a dark magician even, a dark magician with 1,000 years of experience is actually super potent because, you know, anime. All of that is reference to Yu-Gi-Oh! If you were wondering. Could you? No, sir, no. You leave me alone or you die. You chose death. You chose poorly. So if I can actually cleave through that, yes I can, good. Theoretically, what I can do here, although having said that, I've started a bit too late. Will you fuck off, mate? I'm trying to do things. If you wouldn't mind sodding off, sir. I suppose what I could just do is build a fucking... That's what I need to do. Yes, I will build a fucking... How'd you build a fucking... I don't know. But I can build a fucking any day of the week. I'm building a staircase, if that wasn't obvious. A fucking staircase, perhaps, but nonetheless a staircase. And now I'm sort of going to use the architecture to my advantage, and here we go. What is this going to be? Another one of these little puzzles. So what do we think it wants me to do? I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I can certainly pull that off, but I'm entirely sure that's what I would want. Interesting. Oh, fuck it, we'll pull that one. Okay, that didn't do as much as I was hoping it would do. Pull that one. Okay, interesting. Right. So I wonder, can I just... Oh, I see. No. No, I cannot. Get out of the way, man. Right, what I think I might want to do is drag that one back there. I don't know if this is going to work, but... Can we pour an extra bit? Oh, we can pour an extra bit in there. Marvellous. Well, I think that is literally all I needed to do. There we go. Marvellous. Isn't it just wonderful? That's all you needed to do. You just needed to mirror the water. Yeah. I have a mini medal. I acquired it now. Let's just wander off and complete a bit more of the map. You never know, I might find a secret dragon again. Woo! Secret dragon man. He's a secret dragon man. He's gonna grab you by the collar and he's gonna dragon you around. That was the best I could come up with on short notice. We'll just have to live with it. Is that a new section of map? Yes, it is. So, tally-ho! Tally-rally-bally, tally-rally-bally-ho. I have seen an interesting thing worth investigating. Oh, it's a fucking graveyard. Wow. Oh, it is a challenge graveyard, though. It's a puzzling graveyard. So it is. Ooh, what do we think it wants me to do? I don't really know. Oh, I think it's just bury them. Fuck off. Nobody wanted a scorpion in their graveyard. Do you see anybody here asking for a scorpion in the graveyard? Bastard. This map is not randomised. This one is set. But if you go to the little tiny islands, I believe they are reasonably randomised. But this is a story island, so it is pretty much, exactly as it is every time. So if you find something somewhere, you will always have it. I want to eat those berries, please. I have to eat a lot of berries because they're not cooked. It's fine. Doesn't make too much difference. I'm going to pop that bed away. Right, and let's just carry on wandering round. Whee! Oh, sorry, Maroff, I left you behind, buddy. Never mind. You'll catch up. Or you won't, and at that point, sucks to be him. Do. And away we go again. Yes, we do. We are running around. Mostly aimlessly, in fairness. I'm still sort of looking for cotton plants, despite the obvious fact that I'm not actually finding cotton plants. So let's carry on killing bunnies in case they unleash their tails. Could you, sir, could you come back? I know you felt that running away was the solution, but running away is never the solution. Sometimes running away is a perfectly apt solution. Depends on the problem, I suppose. Do-do, tally-ho, let's slice things. Slice and dice his wins. Gonna slice his wins by 2, which means he's got no wins. Whee! I've got enough cotton for another curtain, which should hopefully... It won't allow me to fully maximise my curtain. You know, I won't be able to get a curtain for every window, but... So I think a pair of curtains suggests he wanted 2, so 2 we shall try and do. Do. Slice this bunny. I mean, in fairness, slicing the bunnies is useful anyway, because getting a load more meat is quite helpful to my cause, because I can cook it and then eat it real good. Or I can leave it to the villagers to cook and eat if I feel benevolent in my foodstuffs. But I think really at this point I want the food. Oh golly, it seems to have dropped a lot of frames. Don't know why. There shouldn't be anything interfering. But hopefully it's not constantly dropping frames and it's just a small burst every now and again. But yeah, slightly higher number than I would like at this point. Oi, listen here, lads, accumulation declaration. So basically, I now have all of the ore that I need. You have all the ore in the world. Apart from gold, of course, which that's another job at some point in the not too distant future. I think we need the relaxation station, and after we get the relaxation station, we can travel and get our ores out. And I apologise for the stuttery nature of this game. I don't know why it does that. It seems to be mostly on running. When you're running around the map, it tends to start stuttering somewhat. Unfortunately, there's very little I can do. It just does that, and I think it's basically a limitation of the computer. And unfortunately, I cannot do it. Oh yeah, you weren't here last week, were you? I succumbed. And I put a roof here. Look. It's a roof. Look at that. And it's a roof with a window. And inside the roofed house... I'm just going to go in front of you. You don't mind, do you? No, of course you don't. No, okay, he minded. He minded. I built a roof over the shitter. Because why not? Let's collect all the poo. There you go. Warm, mate. Warm. A lot of corn. For a man who relies mostly on mushrooms and meat, a lot of corn. But yeah, there you go. I just stuck my hand down the toilet and gathered all the night soil, which I think is possibly just one of my favourite euphemisms I have ever heard, which is night soil. You just know, don't touch that. No, please. Please, I'm begging you, don't do that. I don't have that as a redeemable. Don't do that. Right, I believe we want another curtain. Now, do we put it... Yeah, go on. We'll relaxation room. That's what we wanted. The miners' morale increases. They're now able to mine more metal. Hey, look at them all super duper happy. Hello. Don't touch another man's night soil. I will always touch another man's night soil. You should always know that our boy Obi-Wan Kenobi, he's always touching night soil. That's what he did. That's what he did on Tatooine. It's going to be a terrible film. It's going to be a terrible film when... oh, there you go. That's it. And in fairness, it's not even just a solo wanking shack. It's a doubles. Look, he's in charge of the old hand shandies. See, look, he's got a queue outside. A queue of muscular men waiting for their hand shandy. Let's get started. Is it a happy ending, sir? So many knots. Down there. My God. It's like a baby's arm holding an apple. There you go, so relaxed. He's enjoying himself. Cool, blimey, you've pulled a blinder here. I pulled him blind as well. My relaxation room's exactly how I imagined. Now all I need is someone to help me relax. Oh gosh, that's a quaint little room you've got there, Digby. Looks ever so relaxing. Why, it seems just the place for a massage. And I'll have you know my back rubs are the best in the business.
Stupid Hobbit. Did somebody say back rubs? Back rubs? Perhaps we could help. We'd love to help. Some people say our mere presence is like a massage for the soul. What's that you have there, Digsby? A masseuse's uniform. Let us try this on. You don't mind, do you?
Cool, hang on, no, that ain't...
You just wait there. We're going to try it on. We'll be back in a little moment. Stupid Digsby.
Oh, you look absolutely dazzling, Cordelia. I always thought I looked good in a leotard, but you really take the biscuit. She's in another bunny costume. There you go. Just to make sure you can see Cordelia in the bunny costume. And Serge is loving it. Cool, bloody, you actually don't look half bad, I admit that. But I reckon this is another jewel in the crown for Crumbledon. What was that? Veltin, monsters coming. Must get ready. Oh dear, we're about to be attacked and besieged.
We know we said we'd help any way we could, and we will, we promises, but we're far too afraid to fight.
Right, I believe we possibly need more swords. What's our highest grade of sword at the moment? It is the copper sword. Cool. So, what sort of establishment are you trying to run? Any and every. We are not fussy by the establishment we tend to run in here. So, copper swords, 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 copper swords. Do you have a copper sword, sir? No, we need one more copper sword. Copper sword, copper sword, copper sword, copper sword, copper sword, copper sword. You... I'm fairly certain you already have a copper sword, but... maybe it'd be worthwhile. We'll build one copper sword. And, as I say, I'm fairly certain... is that a golem with a lisp? No, I mean, he wasn't supposed to have a lisp. But he is certainly a golem. Ah, right, here's Malroth's new axe. He's going to axe the key questions. And, ooh! We've got access to an iron broadsword! He wants lots of iron broadswords. I don't know how many. There's probably too many iron broadswords. I'll take 8 iron broadswords with the hopes that 8's enough. Let's have a look. Right. Do we have is that? No, I think I've got chainmail equipped. Yeah, the only other one is dragon mail, which surprisingly I'm going to be able to get. Yeah, I should really be able to get that because gold ingots are the next dish that's going to happen. And in fairness, I'll be able to get the dragon's bone. I'll break the dragon, Batman. Is that a euphemism, Bane? No, it's not a bloody euphemism. I'm going to break the dragon. Give me some privacy while I break the dragon. I knew it was a bloody euphemism. He's gone slightly too British there with the word bloody, isn't he? I knew it was a bloody euphemism. You'd never hear Batman truly say the word bloody, I don't think, would you? Right, let's equip myself with an iron broadsword. And now you... really went weird. Now, you're going to be awkward, aren't you? Give to Babs. There we go. One iron broadsword for Babs. Digby, get yourself an iron broadsword. Good man. No, well, I mean, it doesn't matter that I've equipped it. But, Burly Blighter, give yourself an iron broadsword. You. Beefy bloke. Broadsword for you. Malroth. Big axe for you, Malroth. Good man. Right, we can pop that away. And now, let's try and find anybody else who needs a iron broadsword. I think there's at least one. Oh, in fact, there is two. McGrog and broadsword. Macho chap and broadsword. And no, I did not name these people. These people are named by them. Washer. And in fairness, the ones that are cowering, they don't actually get a name check. It's only the guys who are actually wielding swords that get a name check. Because the others, you can't give them a sword. Physically, cannot give them a sword. Because they just ran away. I think I have covered everybody, as far as I can tell. Which means I was bloody close. I was one sword out. And you don't know, having a spare iron broadsword might come in handy at some point. Anyway, let's save it up first, just in case something goes horribly wrong. Because it did feel like it was stuttering a little too much for my liking. Good evening, Skink. I suggest, and in fairness, you've not done your usual intro, so I'm very disappointed in you. I would possibly suggest, Mr. Skink Rules, it might be worthwhile you popping on the old little Arcadian coins and you just have a quick look. Everybody else has seen it, but you haven't. And in fairness, I did sort of specify I was going to build it for you. So you might want to just pop in there and do a little hello. You'll have to write a comment again, I'm afraid, because it's designed to encourage new people to say something. But you might enjoy it. You might enjoy it. You might look at it and go, that is horseshit. Why did I ever agree to push this button? But then again, you might like that. Hello there. There you go. You sneakily sort of...
Hello there.
Hello there. It's actually surprisingly quiet. I might turn that up, although I can't guarantee it's that quiet on stream. It's very difficult. But nonetheless, there you go. The little Obi-Wan Kenobi scamp. General Skink Obi. Seems like another wave of monsters is closing in. Apparently they didn't learn their lesson last time. The children of Hargon must be serious about stopping us getting the place back in action. And yes, good evening as well. I went straight into me territory and neglected to say hello. But nonetheless, yes, for you, Mr. Boosh, hello there is out of stock. Everybody gets 2. And only 2. So you have to rope someone else in to get further hello there's. But I didn't want it spammed too much, especially considering it's super cheap. So I put a 2 limit. Oh no, melon.
Oh no, melon.
Oh no, melon. So there you go. The way you do it... Oh, there you go. You can play it again. Hello there. The way you do it is in the bottom of the chat window.
Hello there.
There should be a small yellow coin. Well, it's technically supposed to be gold, but you know, to get a gold effect, you get a yellow. They are your Arcadian coins, which is basically a points counter on Twitch. You click on that, it opens a little window that shows a bunch of different things that you can do, and you can redeem any one of those. Different ones have different sort of time limits and stuff, but they're all sort of available to a certain extent. But how are you? How are you?
Oh no, melon.
That's the crucial one. I got distracted several times, and here we go again. Hello there. I do want to make slight improvements because I realised after I rendered it out that the
Hello there.
cloak sort of vanishes, I think, slightly further than it's supposed to at the wrong point in time. But nonetheless, hello there. Yes, how are you? How are you, Mr. Skink? Are you doing well? That's crucial. It's crucial that you're doing well, but also crucial that I ask. It's not crucial that I ask, but it is crucial you're doing well. So if you're not doing well, maybe don't answer. No, you're more than welcome to say I'm doing okay or not doing okay. I don't know why I'm covering all bases and rambling. So let's get back to the game. All good? I'm glad to hear it. Me? So-so. I'm playing Dragon Quest Builders 2 though, so it's good. I also did something useful today. So that's a thumbs up. Not incredibly useful, but tolerably useful. So that's something. But they don't scare me. This time, let's teach them a lesson they won't forget. Are you ready to rumble? I am. I'm super ready to rumble. I'm ready to rumble round 2. Ha! That's what I like to hear. How about you, Goldie Rocks? Are you ready to rock? Me ready. Me protect Crumbledon. Protect friends. Protect Babs. Right then, let's give those crazy cultists a Crumbledon clobbering. Let battle commence. Do you know what? I really like that font, the way it goes from stone into lava. Very nice way of doing it. And it is quite nice. I never really fully appreciate it to a certain extent. Will you stop hitting me, please? I never really appreciated you hitting me. But I never fully appreciated the full sort of battle transition they go for when getting into these fights. So it's nicely reflecting the original games where you have that battle transition, and I kind of appreciate that. It's a nice little extra. Don't worry. all of them hiding in the gym. Everybody's hiding inside of Jim. Why is everybody inside Jim? Because he is massive and he can consume all. But it's because we never told you he was a whale. We never told you Jim was a whale. But that's because you made assumptions. Oh, the coup de grace! Yes, please! Or the co-op de grace, sorry. Always call it the coup de grace, and it's not. It's the co-op de grace. Or technically, I suppose you could just say it's the co-op de grace, but it's supposed to be grace. It's coup de grace. I realise my pronunciation of foreign words is dreadful. Oh, I was about to attack Goldilocks. That wouldn't have been very good. Goldie Rocks, even, sorry. I wonder if we're going to get the punchline in a moment. I don't know if I'm going to get far enough today. Although I've got 3/4 of an hour, so I might do. Oh, Chester. It's fight. Oh, I see. That is unfortunate. Oh, that's because we're dropping frames as well. And unfortunately, I can't do anything about that. Because it's just doing unfortunate things. But thank you! My God, you've been subscribed for 2 months. Jesus. Where does the time fly? I thank you. I thank you distinctly for that, but it just surprises me because it only feels like a couple of weeks ago when you subscribed the first time, and you're now subscribed on your 2nd month. As a good sub notification, I mean, it's Skies of Arcadia, which tells you exactly why it's a good sub notification. I mean, granted, there's a couple of added extras, but it is nonetheless. I have to anti-hello there. Good luck with Babs and her night soil. Well, I'm assuming Babs... Actually, I don't know if we've ever seen Babs in the bathroom. Which, I mean, in fairness, that's probably a good job, isn't it, really? Let's be honest. As much as there is a peeping window, we should probably not peep in when Babs is on the bathroom. Or in the bathroom, I suppose. On the toilet, I suppose, is technically. But yes, good luck with whatever you're doing this evening. I don't know. Or, yeah, I suppose arguably it probably has reached evening-ish time for you. But enjoy your holidoings. Possibly the worst combination of words I've ever used. Isn't Babs the chicken from Chicken Run the best film in the world? I mean, possibly. I mean, Babs is a proper sort of East Endy type name, so if they fancied a chicken from the East End, maybe. Short for Barbara, I believe. Veldin and Maros level increases? Yes. That's what we like to see. Veldin reaches level 17. His maximum HP increases. And we get a little nod between the friends. We acknowledge we are excellent. Yeah! High five time, baby. Everybody loves a high five. Damn those... Oh, hang on, that's the wrong fella. I read the wrong name. Damn those children of Hargon. They're just the one that's lie. They're certainly up for a fight, which is more than can be said for some people. Serge, Odelia, Den, Where'd you disappear to when the fighting starts? They go to the gym, Malroth. I fucked off halfway through the fight and checked on them. So... Babs isn't exactly dressed in armour. She's barely dressed in anything. But that doesn't stop her rushing to the front lines when we're under attack. It's merely a matter of human nature. If the bars are damaged, one can easily rebuild them. But a mortal wound cannot be so easily remedied. Don't be so hard on them, Malroth. Fighting ain't for everyone, you know. It'll only do more harm than good if we force people to pick up a sword when they don't want to. Anyway, if they ain't ready to fight yet, we'll just have to fight double hard in their place. Ain't that right, Veldin? Anyway, enough fighting talk. Here, Goldilocks. Didn't you say you had an idea where we might find some gold?
Ah, yes. Me remember. Me have this. Give to Veldin.
Veldin obtains a flute fragment. It's only one piece of a flute, and it's also distinctly an ocarina, isn't it?
Get some strength back, some memory come back too. That very important thing me give you, me remember now, but only half. Need find other half. Make flute of legend. Find what you seek.
Find what we think? I think I understand. If we put the broken flute back together, we can use it to search for gold.
But that mine is huge. Looking for the half an old flute would be like finding a needle in a haystack. Where do we even start? Oi, you fucking wanker. Before we get stuck into searching for this magic flute, ain't we forgetting something? We got to repair the damage to this fucking base after that last fucking battle. But you just leave that to us. From now on, we're all builders here. You go and put your feet up, Veldin, eh? Go on. Relax. Treat yourself. Have a little wank. That was too much there. Too much. Or was it? We've come a long way since the Prime Minister's exploding cake. Or have we? It's a line from the original 1960s Batman series, if you were wondering. I was listening to E-Rock's version of the theme song to that series, and he uses the line at the beginning, we've come a long way since the Prime Minister's exploding cake. Or have we? I just think it's a fantastic line. The base is restored to its former glory. In fairness, it didn't lose that much, did it? Let's be honest. A couple of nicks on the forge. Cool. Blimey, listen here, lads. The light's fading fast, so we better get cracking with today's accumulation declaration. Blimey. I didn't know we were in store for one of them. Anyway, it's just a standard one. Nothing new today. Because we haven't managed to get long. We haven't managed to get to gold.
We stupid hobbits. If you want to find the other half of that flute, perhaps we might be able to help. Yes. We know there's lots of things about the mines. When you live in a place like that for so long, you hear things, not voices, stories. And we hear that there's a place deep underground that might be worth exploring.
Cool. Deep underground, you say? Wait a second. I think I know exactly the place you mean. I'm going on ahead, Veldin. Meet me down by the old lift, yeah? Alright. Bye.
Veldin, you're off underground to search for the other piece of the flute, ain't you? Here, I want you to take these.
Ooh, turf and truff. Delicious.
I don't know how tasty they are, but at least you'll have a bite to eat in case you get peckish.
Oh, I'm sure your turf and truff is going to be delicious.
Well, if your lovebirds are quite finished, this flute fragment isn't going to find itself. It has to find it instead. Oh, Dougie said he'd be waiting for you by the old lift. Long way down. Can it warps there?
A new destination has been added to your map. Yes, it has. Let us go, go, go. I'll tell you what, Mr. Chester Phoenix, you would have missed this. Welcome to Jurassic Park. No. Welcome to the relaxation room. We've spared no expense because the floor is made of silver. But yeah, that's our newest room, the relaxation room. People lie in the bed and get massaged. interpret that as you will, because it's already basically been interpreted as the wanking room. It's the room for a quick hand shandy or two. Oh yeah. Back to the old lift. I get the impression the phrase, I bet they do, means basically you realised the euphemism yourself before I told you it. But yes, it is the relaxation station. Cool, blimey, there you are, Veldin. This is the spot old Ordelia was talking about. Judging by the look of these rocks, there should be a cave on the other side. And the way my delts are drumming, I'd say there's treasure somewhere nearby. Well, you're the one with the hammer. See if you can smash a way through. My muscles ain't never been mistaken. Now, is this a... I don't think this is an explosion opportunity. I think in fairness... no, it wasn't. But I get a lot of string for my troubles, and well, string is quite useful in some ways. It means whenever I need to build new armour, I'm never going to be never going to be shit out of luck when it comes to tying the armour together, which is quite nice. But yes, no, unfortunately, what we have to do is use our big smash. Well, it's the big smash. Yeah, it's the big bird smash tonight, y'all. Big bang. Big bang attack. My garlic cannon. Or garlic gun, technically. And it technically it's not a garlic gun. It's just the way he said it. I always thought he said garlic gun, which I assumed was how he formed garlic bread. He just laid his bread on the floor and he just went up and garlic gun! And pew! And boom, he gets himself some garlic bread. Cool, blimey, Sea Veldin, I told you there was a cave on the other side of that. Whoa, us miners have got an eye for these things. Well, seeing as we've come this far and got so farther, I was trying to quote a song. Kind of went wrong. Fuck you. We might as well see where this tunnel leads. Cool, this knows what horrors are lurking in the shadows down here, but I'll stick it out. We got to find the other piece of the echo flute, or we'll never get our hands on that gold. Gold. That's the song Gold in the club style, of course. Always believe it's true. Yay for mushrooms. There's not mushroom in here for jokes like that. Ba ba ba. I feel like I think I'm supposed to have the upgraded shield. I feel like I already had the upgraded shield, which means... Is it lurking? Is that not an upgraded shield? Leather? Nope, pot lid is the superior shield. Okay, that's fine. As long as I know, that is all good indeed. The enemies might let you make those jokes. They seem like Fangor. Fucked your joke, I'm sorry. Absolutely fucked your joke there. But we'll try again. I'm just going to run away from this man until my friends deal with the situation. Ow. I didn't run away hard enough. I don't know. The enemies might let you make those jokes. They seem like fun guys. There you go. If we pretend the first attempt didn't actually happen, we're quids in. Now, get away from me, bastard creature. Yeah, we should have him now. Oh, no, yeah, marvellous. Oh, and superior steaks. The steaks are well cooked, as opposed to being too high, which you never want. You never want your steaks too high. The problem is, if you put your steaks too high on the grill, if you're grilling them, I suppose. Usually you'd pan fry them, I suppose, but, you know, if you are grilling them, you don't want your steaks too high, because otherwise they'll cook too quickly, and you'd end up with possibly having a shit steak. Whoa. What is this place? Absolutely enormous. Oh, it's an ancient temple built by the builder who came to this island bleeding ages ago. They say an huge earthquake buried it down here. You don't say. Maybe this builder was the same one our hairy hermit friend told us about back on the Isle of Awakening. One thing's clear though, the children of Hargon haven't wrecked the place yet. Maybe they don't even know it's here. Well, this must be where Ordelia was talking about. Maybe the other half of the flute is somewhere inside. Oh, cool. You ain't seriously thinking of going inside there, are you? I'm so scared, my pecs are pulsating like nobody's business. Thought your muscles only twitched when there was treasure around. Well, if you're genuinely terrified, then maybe you should stay here. You'd only hold us back. Cool, yeah, good idea. You're much better at this stuff than I am. I'm sure you can find the flute fragment without me. While you're in there getting chased around by ghost ghoulies and goodness knows what, I'll go and tidy up the entrance to the tunnel. We left it in a right pigsty. Cheerio. Oi, oi, be lucky. Now, don't get confused. That was Digby saying cheerio. It's not the end of the stream. Ooh, I want those. And I'm having them. Yeah. These are my creations now. Oh yeah. Sucks to be this temple. You don't have your braziers anymore. You're letting it all hang out now. Oh, the Wizard of Warping! Wizardy woo, wizardy woo. The Wizard of Warping is here. Wizardy woo, wizardy woo. I am the Wizard of Warping. I'll leave a few of their braziers, but these two are coming with me. And, you know, we can't leave it uneven. You can't have one brazier and not have another brazier, because then you're lopsided and nobody needs that in their life. I've got a feeling... No, not yet. Okay, that's fair. Oh, I see this is locked and I can't smash it. We can't smash it. Oh, we can't smash it. That kind of sucks. Oh, we can go down the stairs. That's an option. That may end up being our only option. No, okay, we've got another path over here. More stairs, I believe. And... oh, I can... well, I can and I can't. I don't. This hammer isn't capable of smashing that stone, but it is technically smashable. Because otherwise it would do that sort of boing. We'll go down the stairs, why not? Have a go. Have a go, hero. Let's save it before we get into trouble. Who said you were going to get into trouble? I don't know. I may have played this game before, and therefore know that I'm going to get into trouble. Also, it's apparently bloody night time, so the ghost is rocking and rolling around. Oh no, I think he's... well, no, he seems to be running away. I'm not entirely sure why he was running away, but whatever. We will take the win if he runs away. Oh, shit. Well, that sucks. We can't get in there from this place. No siree. Is there anything around here? Nope. Back up the stairs then. How do I get in here? I suppose maybe I'm supposed to just take the front path. Please don't know though. Where's the front path? Back this way. I suppose maybe just take the simplest option, which is just going forward. That might be the solution. Look at that. He thinks it might be. This place is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. Well, you've not really seen much, because I've seen better looking temples than this. A bit run down, a bit lame. Giant, filthy, ugly statues. Look at them. Horrible looking things. I bet this place is full of secret rooms and deadly traps. This is going to be so much fun. Fuck, I'm so excited. Look at that, Felden. I know, I've seen them. Look at them. Horrible looking things. Ugly. Ugly faces. Massive feet. Horrendous moustaches. See the statues on either side? Looks like two of them are missing. Doesn't that strike you as odd? I reckon those statues are hidden somewhere in these ruins. If we can find them and put them back on the plinths, it might open the way to a secret treasure room or something. But where to start looking? Found it. Over here. Looks like this door's unlocked. Let's see what's inside. Fine. I suppose we shall open this. And I'm sure this is definitely not a trap. Actually, no, I don't think it is. I think it's a trap. It's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. Now, the stream. Are you being a dickhead? I think you might be being a dickhead. You seem to just be having general issues, so what I think I need to do is possibly have to refresh that because it seems to not be working. Now, in fairness, actually, I think the entire internet might not be working. Or it is just Twitch, I don't know. I mean, as far as I can tell, it looks like the stream is still running, but I can't see the chat anymore at the time. So if it is still running, you can hear me, but I can't really hear you, which is a slight problem. Just see if I can get access to it here. And whether it is or it isn't. Yeah. It seems to be on. Yes. Okay. It appears to actually be on. It just doesn't seem to be. It appears to actually be on. Yeah, there you go. I can definitely hear myself there. So now, why are you being a douchebag? I do not know. I don't think it likes. Doesn't actually like doing that. So let's. I don't know how to access this bloody page now. But it's definitely not wanting to load on there. So that is inconvenient. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm going to have to restart that because I can never remember how to get rid of the bloody window. Right, I suppose... There we go. That'll have to do for now. I'll keep trying to reload the page, but it doesn't seem to want to work. Not sure why. No. I don't know if it's the browser, but there you go. Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to do. There we go. We are back there, and theoretically I can see the chat, but for how long I don't know, because I don't think it doesn't drain that much battery to have the chat window up on my phone, but it does drain a bit. Can someone just put a chat message in the chat just to confirm that everything is still actually on, just in case? But it looked like it was actually playing, just for some reason my browser's died on its arse and is not loading the page. What's up, Felden? If you're stuck for ideas about how to bring back the Golden Age, let's go and ask Goldilocks what his plan is. I didn't actually mean to talk to you. What I wanted to do was read the sign. Ah, there we go. And I can see the chat. So good. It's still on. It just seems to be the browser doesn't want to load the stream manager. Which is weird, but there you go. If unclean touch be so forbidden, then by what power be movement bidden? Summon hence the stone of red, the field of blue, its resting bed. Unclean touch, but I washed earlier. What exactly are we supposed to summon? This makes 0 sense. Sign said summon a red stone in a blue field. Any ideas, Velden? Yes, I know exactly what it means. It wants me to put the stone here, and basically, yeah, that's. I mean, it's free moves. This one, I think they might get more complicated, but then again, I mean, strictly speaking, I think this is a children's game, so you know, it's not difficult. But just because it is a children's game doesn't mean it's not fun. What was in the chest? A key. Maybe it'll open that door over there. Come on, Velden. Let's keep going and see if we can find one of those statues. We will try. I think we can, actually, in fairness. Use the key. That's not the right key. Oh, because, in fairness, it's not a key. I tried to... this game was made for children. I don't know, to be honest. I don't necessarily think so. Because it's got the usual sort of Dragon Quest humour, which is sort of on the cusp of adulthood. But it's also not like... It's not like an intense puzzle difficulty. So it's sort of, you know, young minds and morons, perhaps, can get along quite well, which is probably why I quite like it. Now, do we want to go this way? I don't fucking know. Oh, shite. Oh, this way. Definitely this way, because, well, okay. I think this is one of those ones where this is a hint. This skull here, hint skull. Now, I'm going to open all three anyway, because fuck it. But if I'm correct... Oh, hello.
Defend our cause.
Skull shield! Engage! I'm going to protect myself by eating berries. You cannot defend against my berries. You absolutely cannot defend against my berries. My berries are magnificent. Welcome, Mellow Miniatures, and welcome, Raiders. You join us here in Dragon Quest Builders 2, where we are about to gather some treasure chests. How are you, Mr. Miniatures? And how was your stream? And of course, What were you painting? Because I did glance in earlier. Unfortunately, I was eating my dinner at the time, so I wasn't able to glance fully, but nonetheless, I glanced in. I think it looked like you were doing some kind of mythical beast type thing. Name of the mythical beast is escaping my brain at the moment. Griffin, that's what I want to say. Griffin. Dragon Quest 2. This time it stays built. Too many sprues. There are too many sprues. And in fairness, do you know what, fuck it, I will. I'm just going to save it in case the game goes horribly, in case the game goes horribly wrong, but do you know what? Just for the man called Too Many Sprues, anybody else I wouldn't bother, but because you're called Too Many Sprues, I'm going to give you one more sprue for your collection of Too Many Sprues. Boom! The massive great sprue. It's a mighty sprue. That's when I do miniature stuff. However, today we're doing Dragon Quest Builders 2, so back here. But let's while I'm out and about, load it. Hey, we think Twitch's dashboard might be back. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Marvellous. It's not connected. No, I think it's back. Good lad. Nope. Are you going to stick around? Come on. Stop telling me you're connecting to chat and just connect to the bloody chat. There you go. Marvellous. But yes, I spotted you were doing a griffin, I believe, earlier. I might be mistaken, but it looked like a griffin. In fairness, actually, do you know what it might have been? Because I know you do a lot of the Warhammer Underworlds, I think. Or Dominion. Okay, Griffhound. Okay, that's the one then. I was wondering if it was going to be the creature from Warhammer Underworlds, but that's good. I'm glad you loved it. It's usually a good crack, as they say in Ireland. Hey, it's a good crack. Hey, you've got a very good crack. It parts when you shit, and doesn't do anything else, but it's a very good crack nonetheless. There you go. I think all of you have just been introduced to the sense of humour that is present in this, and it's all that filth and nonsense, and evening Corvus Corax M32. Is he on mission 32, Mr. Corax? You've not played this game in ages. Ooh, I would recommend you playing it again because it is that good. Filth and Flower, of course. Filth and Flower. And in fairness, it's probably lucky, Mr. Corvus, that you've popped in for Dragon Quest, because I've recently been playing on Wednesdays. 32nd Millennium, of course. I've recently been playing the Horus Heresy Talisman on Wednesdays. It's a board game, Talisman board game, Horus Heresy, so based on Warhammer. And I'm playing as Lemon Rice, who is something to do with tanks, isn't he? He's got a tank named after him, Lemon Rice. Lemon Rice, just in case. I call him Lemon Rice. But my partner in that game is Corvus Corax. And so a lot of the time, if you turn up on a Wednesday, a lot of the time you will just hear me going, oh, for fuck's sake, Corvus Corax, which would have been terrible for you, but still. Yes. Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's going to be way different to a chilled, family-friendly stream. There is no chill and no... Oh, silver bars! Silver bars! Silver bars! Bronze bars! Bronze bars! Now, as we were assessing earlier, this, I think you'll find, is a clue. But what we're going to do is we're going to go like that, collect that skull, and open it anyway. Because it's a mimic. Ow, that hurt a lot more. Ow, ow, that really hurt. Okay, maybe this was a mistake, but Malrock can take it. There you go. It hits hard, but it goes down easily enough. Medicinal leaf. Probably not worth it, to be honest, but nonetheless, you get to see a mimic. They exist in all RPG games, don't they? Bastard mimics. But, as I say, they put a very distinct clue. If you are willing to sort of just pay even the tiniest amount of attention, it's very easy to tell that it's going to be a mimic. But, you know, I likes having a little bit of, you know, a little bit of my everything. I like seeing it all. Okay. Well, off you pop then, Malroth, staring at the treasure chest. If unclean touch be so forbidden, then by what power be movement bidden? Summon hence the stone of red, the field of blue, its resting bed. You step away for a moment. As we sat in the bar, I laughed, the group laughed, the toad laughed, we killed the table, good times. Nice. Yes, and I see that's meant to be the table laughed. Makes more sense now I've read it correctly. It was my brain going, yeah, that's good, that's good, that's good. Oh, now I understand it fully. Now it's very good. And yes, dip out for a second and a raid happens. Yes. Oh, does that mean you weren't there with your skull shield to defend us? Disappointed in you, sir. Disappointed. You allowed them in. That's the problem. You allowed them all in. You're the one guard we have against raids. And you decided, I'll just wander off. And lo and behold, they all popped in. The guards off duty, they all took advantage. Typical. Typical. What do I pay you for? I don't pay him. Alright, fair dues. Another riddle, and this one seems a bit more difficult than the last one. Let's think. Science said something about placing blocks to stop the red stone moving too far. But where are we supposed to put them? Well, wherever we need to put them. I'll leave this to you. I can't get my head around it. I mean, you could if you really wanted to, Maroff. But the crucial piece of information is where is the block? There's the block, right? So, Maroff, did you? Interesting and slightly concerning. I think I just broke a block by accident, and it wasn't Malroth because he stood over there. Never mind. We can use Umber, I think. Yeah, can we? Yeah, we can use Umber. Good. Right. So if we pop you there, no, because we probably want you there. So probably one below. Bam, bam. I think that one, and then we pull this one, which will get it over here basically, and then I'm thinking he means, I don't know fully, but I think we pull yous over here, that's it, and then I pulls you over there, and then I put a block in there, and I pulls you over there. We've done it. Lovely jubbly. That's what we likes to see, a success. And what is this? Another key! Pick up the key, sir. Pick up the key. We'll pop the skeletons in our bag, and then pop that in our bag, and then pop that in an order. Didn't really want to order that, because it made it awkward. Use the key, open the lock, and out we go. Iron Scorpion, that's not going to be great news. Although if it's an Iron Scorpion, why is it not orange and red and gold? Hot Rod Red. Disappointed. Hello, hey buddy, hey buddy. Do you want to try and attack me so I can dodge and then I can kill you? Also, oh no, there is a path. I was going to say there's no path here. This was a pointless scorpion kill. Just killing scorpions for no good reason now. I'll tell you one thing I forgot to do. I forgot to scavenge these chests. Not that I particularly need them. Oh, Ancient Ruins music. Oh, lovely. Oh, we'll pop that there. Whoops, didn't mean to eat that, but never mind. Eating stuff's always good. Oh, I'll eat another turf and trough. Why not? Ooh, my capacity for destruction. Oh, I can actually destroy these gates. Ooh, do I want to? Ah, fuck it. I have one of these. Look at me. I am supremely strong. Yeah, I'm lifting the gate. What of it? It's nothing. I am so cool in my shades. Especially just holding this gate nonchalantly. Huh? I'm the coolest cat in town, baby. I can do all sorts. There we go. Get rid of it. Put it in the bag. Put it in my massive bag of holding everything. And now let's try and not fall down. I don't actually know if there's a benefit to not falling down, but we want to make sure, if there is, we find it. Bats. Oh shit, I forgot. Oh well. Oof. We need to watch our footing. This place is a death trap. Where are we now? The basement? Well, wherever we are, we've got company. I'll keep these boneheads busy. You try and find a way out of here. Go! Well, first things first, treasure, obviously. The most important thing. Skeleton warriors! Spooky, scary skeletons. Send shivers down your spines. If you've got more than one spine, you're probably doing it wrong. But nonetheless. Oh dear. Would you stop hitting me, please, Mr. Skeleton friend? Well, skeleton enemy, I suppose, technically. Skeleton enemy! Skeleton-enemy! There you go, that's better. If you're a skeleton and an enemy, you're a skeleton-enemy! And I must defeat all skeleton-enemies! Now, do we have a key in here? In this room are treasures free, but only one can set you free. Beware of those whom death become, lest you be next to succumb. Enter, stranger. Welcome to Nightmare. Spellcasting. B-U-L-L-S-H-I-D. It's the ultimate spell. There's a treasure in this room that can set us free. Must be talking about a key. If you haven't got one already, then see if you can find the one the sign's talking about. It must be in here somewhere. Did you know the global average of spines... Oh god, not this again. I heard that intro with Can't Sleep Must Paint. There was that point. And it is it's an interesting statistic, being that you would expect it to not be that. But I suppose, you know, there's many people without legs and many people... What was it? It was a lot of it was counting pregnant women having 2 spines, which... There's an argument to say that's not true. But there's also an argument that says that is true. Oh, what's that? Broadsword? Nah, we've already got loads of broadswords, but there you go. Those numbers are distressing. They are certainly not what you'd expect, really, is it? Use the key, get me out of here. I'm a Dragon Quest builder, get me out of here. Now I can just That's fair enough. It's an interesting fact, no matter what. And I think you've perked up the ears of Mellow Miniatures and perked up Mr. Caliber, who's furiously analysing. Here we go. I suppose it's because the number of legs per person is never, well, extremely rarely more than 2. So the few one-legged or no-legged people bring the average down and nothing is putting it up. That's true. That is very true. Most people aren't Spider-Men, which is a shame, because I think the world would be a better place if we were all just a little bit more Spider-Men. Right, unfortunately now I think I genuinely have to start this whole thing again. Not fully, just the sort of... I don't have to do like the quests, the puzzles again, but I do have to sort of do that. Aside from 4+ legs of a pregnant woman, yes. As I say, it's slightly debatable whether you would truly conclude that a pregnant woman has 2 spines. Because technically the child has a spine and the woman has a spine. So it's kind of... I don't know. There's an argument that says once the child has a spine, that child is a separate entity. And therefore, not strictly speaking, one person with 2 spines. But, I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a streamer, and the thicker shit one at that. Right, at this point we have to be careful. That's the block I'm looking out for. The one next to me. We very much have to sort of look out for this. Oh dear. Whilst also... Oh, yeah, I see your cheeky little tactics with your little poofy breath. Get away from me and your poofy breath. I don't open gates. I steal them! And now, I think, do we just... I think maybe we'll just take the statue. Whee! I took the statue. We'll put that down. Still, whatever that is. The gold key! Another key, eh? Looks a bit different to the others. Wonder which door it opens. I know. Must be for the one near the entrance. Golden key for a gold lock. Makes sense, right? Stealing a gate is just the same as opening it. Yes. The stats perked me. I'm glad. Possibly too much information. But I'm making filthy suggestions, as is standard. Yes, no, good. It's always pleasing to get decent stats. And now that we've got one statue in the bag, it means we've only got one more left to find, so let's find it. Right, I think... whoops. I didn't mean to put my apples away. I needed those. But I think it might be easier. Yeah. We'll smash that, put it in there, and look at me again! Muscle man! It's nothing! I've just got him by the big toe! Always got me by the big toe! I don't want him getting me by the big toe. Stop holding me by big toe. Right, I think... Yeah, quickest way might be just to accept the plunge. Accept the plunge, indeed. Just double check there's nothing secret down the back here. Since we've plunged down here again. I mean, I could try and smash through every single wall, but I think I can't physically smash through the walls at the moment. My hammer's not strong enough. But as I say, it's weird that it's not just a straight up boing type thing. Like this signpost. Oh no, I can just take the signpost if I wanted to. Wow. Or we could just be complete vandal. Now you're Northern too, yes. It seems the old southern bastards. We all love going a little northern. Although that's more Irish there. I've gone a little. I just go around the world in 80 days with accents. I go around the world in 80 days with my accents. That's all we need to do. Ah, there's my gold. Golden. That's not the right key. That's because, I mean, in fairness, it's not a key because it was nothing. We literally put nothing in it. Oh, fuck that. Having that gate. Genuinely don't know what I'm going to do with these gates. I just want them. It's that old syndrome. Whoops. Not the button I'd intended to push, but it's the button I had. It's the button you get. Sometimes you don't get the button you need, you get the button you want. When is a key not a key? Ah, yeah. Oh, you cheeky little boys. You very nearly had me there, didn't you? Didn't you? I just barely survived that when I saw the crack in the floor. You thought it was all fun and games with a crack in the floor, but no, I saw your crack in the floor. I mean, I probably will go down there just for due diligence and finish it off, but nonetheless, bastards tried to catch me. They tried to catch me. They tried to make me go to rehab, and I said, yeah, right. Doodle-doodle. I realise it's inefficient to the maximum, but it gets me a bit more experience fighting skeletons, and there's probably another 3 treasure chests down below, which of course will allow me to hopefully score some fat loots. I don't know if you get a better song out of a fat loot. I don't know if you get maybe a bassier theme, perhaps. You know, if you have a thin loot, it's a very sort of blink, 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 blink. Whereas if you have a fat loot, it's more blink, 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 blink. I have no idea how the fatness of the loot affects the theme or the tune. Oh, actually, there may only be 1 treasure chest, so my fat loot. Oh no. Pointless loot, but nonetheless, I have loot. And unfortunately, it was an accumulation declaration time. We don't really need to go through it, so I'll skip it as fast as possible. As fast as is humanly possible. We got another thing going for us. Having that. Now we need more treasure chests. Ah, there's another one. There may only be 2 here, perhaps. I'll double check the sign to see if I need to look out for one. But I don't know. Nope, I think maybe. Dubstep board. That's my best impression of dubstep. It's not very good, but it'll do. Much like my plan. Does seem annoyingly stuttery today. I don't know why. It seemed to go away for a week or 2, and now it seems to be back with a vengeance, the whole stuttery nonsense. Also, as I say, don't know what's interfering with the internet, but it's dropping frames. Something drastic. Although I did hear, apparently there was a news article suggesting that Sky Internet was dropping for people. Perhaps I ought to be glad I've at least got internet. Which, oh, that's a lot of scorpions. I'm going to try and blow those scorpions up. Come on, you want to come out and get me? The bombs aren't very good for killing things. You need to kill something, you got to get in there. Got to get in there and do it up close and personal. There's water in the internet from all the rain, possibly. You say that as jest, but it wouldn't surprise me if that is the problem. waterlogged cables or something ridiculous has blocked it in some fashion. Smashy. Smashy. Oh, a dirty doggy! I don't think it's meant to be pronounced doggy, but nonetheless, he's dirty and he needs killing. This thing's hard as, well, a rock. Hey, that gives me an idea. Try giving it a crack with your hammer, Velden. That thing's built to smash stone. If leaves on the line can cancel trains, yeah. Rain on the internet can block the connection. Smashy, smashy, smashy. Ow, prick. I'll tell you what might work. Bombs! No, I didn't. Okay. Well, I get 2 more braziers and a load of stairs. So that's not nothing. But yeah, these enemies, oddly enough, because they are made of stone, you actually need to use your hammer and your sword, and thus Malroth's attacks are fairly useless. I don't know what that flash was meant to be, but... Whoa, you bastard. Need to be a little bit more careful. There we go. Unfortunately, we only get insufferably shitty rewards for it. Leaves on the line cancel trains if they're still attached to the tree. Yes, they do. Ha! Nice smashing, Velding. I put a G on the end of my own name. I don't... Feel free, wordsmiths, through and through. I don't get the joke. I'm assuming it is a joke, because it's very doubtful it's just someone really fucked up the spelling. So I'm assuming there's something there between the dirty doggo, which is some kind of... There is I think it's like a... It's a known shape thing, those things. I've seen them in other things. There's lots of things here. And I'm assuming nice is something to do with it. I don't think it is in universe. I think it's possibly in our universe. But I don't know for certain. Anyway, if we meet any more rocky monsters, that hammer of yours should make light work of them. Oh, looks like this door's locked too. Chances are the key's in one of those chests. Whoever runs this place should think about reviewing their security measures. Ooh, it's a mystery for the ages. Well, you never know. If we work hard enough, we might just be able to solve the mystery. Because that is all we can ever hope to do. I'm going to down a digger's jigger. Fitter than a fiddle. Fitter than a fiddle that's being fiddled with. Right, do we have another 2 options here? No, I think this is a dead end. Straight up, dead end. Straight up, dead end. What I'll try and do is I'll probably get to the end of this sort of area, give or take, and see what we can do. I don't know if this water's going to make any difference. If unclean touch be so forbidden, then by what power be movement bidden? Summon hence the stone of red, the field of blue its resting bed. Encountering the mass aquatic, holy red falls sadly static. Prevent its path from being drowned, and to its home the stone is bound. Another one of those blasted riddles. This one seems to have something to do with water. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do, but it might be a good idea to get rid of the water. I don't feel like getting my socks wet. Maybe you could do something about it with the bottomless part of yours. Or you probably can do that, Malroth. I'll just swim up here and do that then. I need the bottomless part. Yeah. Oh, you cheeky boys. You've got a fountain. And I don't know if I can destroy that fountain. We can't seem to destroy that fountain. Malroth, you gave me bad advice. You told me to use my blasted pot and there's a fountain here. And I suppose... Oh, there's a fountain there as well, you bloody fool. Let's just see, where do we need to get it? Right. I do wonder, maybe... I don't know if we can... Oh, there we go. I don't know how effective a solution this is going to turn out to be, but it does appear to potentially be a solution. There we go. Suck up all the water there. And then we'll try and block this fountain as well. Probably don't need that side block, but you never know, we'll have a go. There we go, marvellous. Right, that makes it easy. And now we just need to get it in the blue. So if we drag it to there, and potentially I think I can drag it to up there. And then we want to drag it to ideally something like that, I think. And then I'll need to... That's not quite what I intended because it's the wrong tool. What we'll do is smash through there and hopefully we place a block there. That should work out. If it's going to work the way I think it's going to work, which it might not. Oh dear. Okay, that's... Oh great, that's the controller. I think the controller's done a silly rather than actually run out of battery, which is unfortunate. Let's see if I can get the controller back. It's going to be awkward. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's run out of battery. It's easy enough to put it on charge, but I don't think it's... okay. It's good, isn't it? Good, isn't it? You've got to love technology when it just goes, what? Nah, fuck off. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Right, the controller has decided. There we go. Yes. The magnets are not literally... It has to be running along this channel here. The magnets are just a generalised pull to that side. Hence why here, despite it not being in line with the magnet, it will still magnetise and pull, and likewise magnetise and pull. Making it a very, very simple puzzle. A very simple puzzle indeed. Open it! And I've got a golden key! The magnets... Oh, I can't steal the carpet! Game, I wanted to thieve your carpet. How dare you deny me my carpet thievery? Well, you wanted my magic carpet. I thought I could fly. I wanted to fly on my magic carpet and impress my Princess Jasmine. But I can't. You've not been allowed to steal my carpet. I suppose maybe because it's a sentient carpet I could ask nicely, but I think if I ask nicely it will still won't bother coming around. Oh. Suspicious heads on a wall. Oh. Oh, okay. Dilly doo doo. Let's be careful here indeed. Still feel like this is going to be extra. Oh, what are those? Schnitzel! I have myself some schnitzel. Am I going to be denied this carpet as well? No! They allow me this carpet. I'm not allowed the other carpet, but this carpet you're allowed. You can have one piece of carpet. And only one. That's a suspicious looking wall, isn't it? I don't necessarily remember them doing any kind of secret thing like this, but also I can't smash through it, which is disappointing. Well, if I can't have your secret wall, I'm going to have your braziers. Your brazier is mine now. It goes in my collection. Right, also, these guys are definitely douchebags. So, goodbye. And goodbye. I genuinely don't know whether they do something, but I'm not taking any chances. I am going to thieve their faces. Your faces are mine. Also, that is a cracked wall. Secrets! You cannot keep your secrets from me. The secrets are mine. The secrets are here. Ooh, Yggdrasil leaf. Nice. I don't know what it does, but, you know, it's from the Tree of Life, so it's got to be good stuff. Let's just double check there's no more cracks in the wall. Any cracks up there? Any cracks in that one? Oh, hello. I don't know if that is actually cracks or not cracks. So come here, let's test this. Are you cracks? They were not cracks. The cracks lied to me. I mean, this is the easier path to get into. Oh, this is my statue. Oh, good. That's handy. Right. Oh, yes, we found it. The second statue. Let's head back to the main chamber and put it on the plinth. I'm sure something good will happen when we do. Spoiler alert. Nothing good happens when I put them on the plinth. The reason why I jokingly insulted them quite so much, and I'll give away this spoiler for next week, because we'll get back to the central chamber and then I'll pop it away in favour of Evoland. But the reason why I was insulting them earlier was because it was going to be mildly amusing when they inevitably come to life and try to kill me. Put that away, put the carpet away. No, I know that's not the right key. I wasn't trying to use the key, I was trying to sort my inventory again. I know you can't tell the difference between the two, but I was doing things. Don't tell me you can't do things when I know you can do things. Don't tell me I can't do things. I'm going to see more of your gates. Right, is that a path up? No, that's the path down. So I think the central chamber is here. Yes, it is. Superb. Right, there we go. I shall stand proudly upon the end here, and I will just chow down on a schnitzel. Yeah, my attack power increased owing to my schnitzel. My schnitzel is that good. I just ate schnitzel and my muscles, they expanded so much. Save successful. And now we can quit the game. And there will be no progress lost because there was no progress past the save point. Exit the game, and we will be back, of course, next week on Bonanza of the Extraordinary. We'll be doing more, but which, of course, as every schoolboy knows, is Latin for Dragon Quest Builders 2. But for now, we'll be taking a 5-minute break, about five or so minutes, and then we'll be back with a little bit of Evoland. And of course, as every schoolboy knows, Zababa is obviously Evoland in Latin. Some chip tunes and some interim. I will be back in 5 or so minutes, and I'll probably run an ad in the break time as well, just to get rid of those pesky bastard adverts for newcomers. Anyway, chip tunes, marvellous, lovely, and breaky time. Breaky time.